So if this video is out of focus, it's her fault.
No.
I had her do the focus thing.
And if it's the best video you've ever seen.
If it's the crispest video that I've ever been in, if you can see the pimples on my face, it's her fault too. What's good, guys? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Today we got a quick detailed look at a brand new model from Nike, and it's an interesting one. It's called the Nike Zoom 2K. This shoe retails for well under 100, man. Well, not like crazy amount under 100. It's not like 60 bucks or anything.
It was $89.
It's $85. It was $89? Shoe Palace. I got some questions for you. How come every time I buy stuff from y'all, it's like super expensive? Are you sure that it's...
The receipt's right there inside the drawer.
Because it says right here, $85.
Are you sure? Because I swear when you
What do you mean am I sure? I'm looking at it right now.
When you handed me the shoe at Shoe Palace, I looked inside and I went, oh, $89, that's not bad.
This is the thing? It says $84.99. Woo. Woo. You almost had me go on a whole rant. I thought the Shoe Palace did me dirty again. What shoe did they do that with me?
The
Pumas. They charged me like how much over? Like $20?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So as I was saying, this is the Nike Zoom 2K. It's a brand new model from Nike. Nike Sportswear. I know that this kind of looks like a Nike basketball shoe, but it's not. These guys right here are 90s inspired. 90s and early 2000s. So if they look like something that you've seen before, that's exactly why. They remind me of the old Swoops line. I don't know if you guys remember that stuff, but Cheryl Swoops had some of the dopest signature sneakers ever. One of them had like, it looked like a penny. It had like this thing, this shape, but like little ones all over it. And it had like the jeweled stuff on it. It was super fresh, dude. Like those were fire. They had two of them. There was a white and blue one with a red swoosh, super sick. And then they had this other one that was kind of like a Pippin, like a black, white, like a playoff look. But anyways, getting off topic again. I do this all the time. Stop making me talk about shoes.
When you're talking about shoes.
When I'm supposed to be talking about a shoe. Now, something that is interesting is that these guys specifically let you know that it's a Zoom Air shoe twice. It says Zoom on the eyelet little loops right there, which is kind of cheesy, but very 90s. And then they also have the Zoom Air logo right there. That's probably my favorite thing. This was an old school touch. It's also on the other side if you guys were curious, but this is an old school touch. There was a short time when Nike would label their cushioning system with little logos like this. There was an Air Max one. There was the Tuned Air one, the Zoom Air one. It was super dope, dude. Like, I know that a lot of people, especially nowadays, they don't appreciate little things like that because they're just like, ah, that's a gimmick. But look, man, sometimes gimmicks are dope. This is like one of those times, man. This is just a cool little throwback that I think is, at least from maybe just me personally or just the generation that I'm from, I appreciate it. These things overall feel and fit kind of like a Huarache. They don't fit short or anything like a Huarache does, but they do fit like snug. And it's because the internal section of the shoe is comprised of predominantly neoprene, and then the heel section is actually sculpted and padded, which is nice. And again, they do fit true to size for anybody curious, and they are in men's and women's. These guys on the box, I was expecting them to say like men and women's sizes, like that unisex thing, but it looks like that these were made as a men's shoe, and then there's also going to be women's ones. There's going to be women's exclusive colorways as well. This white and black one I think is probably one of the freshest looks of the sneaker, but there's also this this kind of like white royal and yellow one. I'm probably biased because I'm a Bay Area guy, so I love the Warriors, but I really like that colorway as well. Those you can actually find at Nike.com. Those look hella fresh. At least they do on Nike. I wonder what they look like in real life because they saturate the out of their pictures.
So you think they'll be dull?
I don't know. I don't know if they'll be dull, if they'll be like too bright, like too blue. I don't know what it is, but you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like sometimes like Nike images, they like make that shoe look sexy. And then you see it in person and you're like, what the f? Now on the other side of the shoe, you have 2000, which is again, the shoe's name, the Zoom 2K. So you got that right there on the eyelets. They literally spell it out for you. And again, it's a little cheesy thing, but it's a throwback to what they used to do. Like the Reebok Questions did this. The original Air Jordan 11, did you know? The original Air Jordan 11, those guys right there, the lace loop eyelets actually said Jordan up the side.
Oh, I guess they have enough loops.
Well, yes, they do. But like, did you know that they did that?
No, I did not.
The more you know. But yeah, they did do that. They ended up scrapping that idea, which I'm glad because I think it looks hella dumb. For some reason, it looks okay on the Reeboks. I don't know why. You know, like it says Reebok up the side.
Well, I like it on these because...
You do? Really?
Yeah, like turn that shoe to the side.
Oh, it's because like when you're walking, it's Zoom 2K,
yeah.
Zoom 2K, Zoom 2K. That's cool. Actually, that is kind of cool.
Yeah.
That was smart. I take back what I said. It's still cheesy, but now it's dope. It's like a taco with a little bit of cheese.
You're a little bit of cheese.
You're a lot of bit of cheese.
Damn
You're the
straight.
whole block. You're the whole block of cheese. You're the constipation in my colon. That was a good joke. You better leave it in there. Now, besides the neoprene internal booty, the overlay materials are synthetic leathers. And then on the toe area, it's just mesh. It's a simple mesh, nothing really special about it. And this wing right here is a rubberized piece, which I think is super cool. Again, real throwback, real 90s, early 2000s. I think it's super slick. The midsole itself, they don't really say what it is. They just say it's a foam midsole. It feels super rubbery, like it feels bouncy. Not heavy, just bouncy. So I think that it's gonna be super comfortable. You can see under there that there's some sections cored out. And that's gonna add for a lot of compression because in the heel section, there is no zoom air. It's only in the forefoot area. And even then, in the forefoot area, they've cored out quite a bit of the midsole for additional compression, which I think is awesome. It's a slick little move that Nike does on a lot of its shoes, especially the ones that are kind of like budget models that don't have cushion, and it makes you feel like you do have cushion underfoot. The shoe itself is actually a running inspired sneaker, even though to me, it looks like an old school hoop shoe. And so you don't have traditional traction on there that you would find on like a throwback basketball shoe, which would typically be herringbone. Instead, you have these little lugs or blocks on there. They call that waffle pattern back in the day. And so it's a little throwback to the original Nike runners and stuff like that, which I think is cool. Are you giving me a weird look like you didn't get it? What word did I say that threw you off? Lugs? They're little lugs.
I thought they were nubbins.
Nubbins?
Yeah.
Okay, Chandler. Now the overall build, craftsmanship, all that stuff, I think is solid. At least it is on my pair. The materials, they're okay. The synthetics that they use are nice. At least they feel nice in hand. The mesh and the neoprene, again, are nice. They're not anything crazy, but I think that it fits in line with what they were trying to go for. And that pretty much takes care of it for anybody wondering about this shoe and whether or not they wanted to grab a pair. I think that these are super fresh. I don't even think, like, do you think that this is a dad shoe?
No.
Like, this is just like I feel like you could have taken this sneaker and thrown it in an East Bay magazine in the year 2000 and nobody would think twice about it. It just looks like they did a really great job. Like, I think that this is super cool. I think that this is dope. Let us know what you guys think about them down below in the comment section. We would love to hear from you guys. I grabbed this pair in store from Shoe Palace for retail, not for more, for retail.
Jeez, I make one mistake.
It wasn't one. Okay, she made plenty of mistakes. So do I, though. It's okay, we're human, right? But sound off below, let us know what you guys think about these. If you actually own a pair already, let me know your thoughts on them. Do you think that they're comfortable? Do you think that they're not? How do you feel that they fit you? Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
So that's not a runner. It's just a lifestyle.
Yes, so this box right here, Nike, they won't be super like detailed in their descriptions on things because it'll like be like labeled as a runner, right? But it's like confusing. So anything that you see in this box, this is a Nike sportwear box. This means that it's for sportwear, not for sport, it's for wearing.
It's to go with your yoga pants while you get coffee?
Yes, it's athleisure wear.
Okay.
So a lot of their retros all come in this box now. Anything that's retro inspired, like this guy right here, comes in this box here. If you are looking for a performance product, it generally comes in that orange box. Whether it's a runner or a hoop shoe, it normally comes in an orange box.
So like an orangish red means lifestyle athleisure.
This is just red. This is not orangish red. Are you colorblind?
That's not red.
This is red.
That Champs box is red.
That's blood red.
Fine, whatever. The Gatorade orange box.
Yes, that's sport.
Okay.
That's performance. That's Nike performance. And then obviously signature boxes are a different thing entirely. So
right.
Kyrie has his own box, LeBron, KD, Kobe, they all have their own boxes and stuff like that. That's where things can get confusing because even if they have a lifestyle shoe, it'll come in a signature box. And so that's where people are like, is it a hoop shoe? Is it not? Stuff like that. But yeah, this is a sportwear box. This means it's retro inspired. It's sportswear.
Because I got bummed out when we actually got to see them and I was like, oh, that's not a running shoe. I thought when you had shown me online that they were...
No, I had told you that they were a retro inspired runner.
I thought they were a runner.
She gets confused when they use the word runner.
Because I think
as soon as she reads runner, she's like, oh cool, I can run in it. No, that's not exactly what it means. Because you thought what Adidas model was it? Was it the NMD?
No.
I don't remember what it was, man, but she was just on it, dude. Like she was like, it says it's a runner. And I'm just like, dude, look at it. It's not a real runner. It's just, it looks like a runner. It's shaped like a runner. It's pointy at the toe. Yeah, man, if you put the word runner in there, she's just like, I better be able to run in it.